And today, we're going to be talking all about how I have gained weight in the past month, and I've gained 7 pounds in the past month. And actually, if we're going to really be real, I've already hit my goal, which is 165 from 154. Stay tuned. You're going to see what I eat in a day as a plant-based eater. You feel me? Essentially, if we're going to really be specific, botanically speaking, fruit-based diet. Can't even hold you though, but like, yo, it is freezing. Fuck! I feel like Smeagol on his worst day on a rock, just like, man, what I would do for some motherfucking heat. This right here is what I'm eating in a day to be able to gain weight. So currently right now I'm having me some tea, some burdock tea, which is good for the lymphatic system, natural diuretic, and also has a lot of iron. And then I'll also follow up with that and have me a papaya. The papaya is actually really fantastic. I love me some papayas, and actually it's technically a melon. And then I had a couple nectarines, which is very delicious, but they were actually kind of hard. And after that, about an hour from that, I actually made me a veggie omelet. So right now you guys see me chopping up some veggies, cooking them on the pan, and then I'm about to add in this little, pour of chickpea flour stuff. And I forgot to put in, some turmeric. But anyways, this is how it looks. I know it looks a little burnt, but guess what, guys? This is a very realistic, meal. I'm not going to sit here and make everything perfect for the internet. And, if we're going to really be real here, damn, I look kind of beefy right here. Yo, I have been getting bigger. It's funny. People on my Instagram right now are really hating on me because I simply talk about eating plants for protein. I'm literally just a guy here trying to free the eye and also break the chains off wellness.
Too rich to drive a Rolls, made $1 million out the stove. She like to put it in her nose. Pretty bitch with white toes. I done put on all the bros. I done put her in the road. I done put up in the ghost. I done reached all my goals. Yeah, pull up with Yeezy and dollar sign. I'm all about business, I'm man of mine. Pull up in the treasure like Caliban. Pull up with a rocket like number 9. I don't want your hoes. Your nigga reach all the goals. Let her suck the dick, said she was a pro. She scrape with teeth, I'ma tell her to go.
Now, for those that are serious about gaining weight, going from skinny vegan to actually putting on some healthy weight as a vegan, listen up, man. You got to pay attention and stay to the end of this video because I'm going to list some tips that can really help you on your journey, okay? But for right now, what I'm having is, this kombucha squash, this salad, and also some broccoli, some steamed broccoli. By the way, if anybody here has ever grown mushrooms before, please let me know what I'm doing wrong because these mushrooms are actually not growing. I think it's been about 4 days. Cordyceps lion's mane, oyster mushroom, as well as reishi. So yeah, let me know what you guys think because they're not really growing as fast as I thought they would. But anyways, this plus a couple bananas, and also had a rice cake with peanut butter on it. A rice cake with peanut butter on it previous to even having this meal. So for like a snack, I had about maybe like 4 or 5 bananas with a rice cake. All right, so this right here is, some tips and tricks on the things that I've been applying to be able to, gain some weight and how I've been able to hit this goal of mine, which is, 165, okay? I was 154. Essentially, I put on 11 pounds and muscle, still lean. feel heavier, I'm getting stronger, and I'm feeling more dense, you know? Here are some things that I've been doing to be able to gain the weight. I know a lot of people out there who are struggling right now to put on the weight because, you know, when you go vegan, essentially, you got to understand that, like, when you go vegan, you're essentially cleansing the body. So there is a cleansing phase that you will experience where you inevitably will get skinny, and that is okay. A lot of people just have to accept it, and then, you know, over time, you know, your body, you know, everything will balance out, right? But some things that I've been following is, you know, going for foods that have high calories, being in a calorie surplus, right? You need to be in a calorie surplus if you want to be able to put on, you know, the weight, right? If you want to gain weight in general, you have to be in a calorie surplus. And you also want to eat foods that are really, really high in nutrients. So nutrient rich, high calorie foods. Some things that I've been eating is nuts, nut butters, right? So I do like almonds, walnuts, pistachio, peanut butter, right? I've been doing a lot of peanut butter actually as of recently, and it's really, really high in calories. Avocado, right? Healthy fat, and also the nuts are a really, really good source for the healthy fats as well. I've also been doing, you know, the hemp seeds, chia seeds, things like that. And also I make a lot of shakes, you know, so sometimes I do 2 shakes in a day. Most of the time it's just 1, but I really pack that 1 shake down with like a lot of stuff. You know, I add the nut butter in there with like a bunch of greens. I have a bunch of like frozen fruits and stuff that I add in there. And that's another way to get in, you know, a very wide variety of foods as well. A lot of people don't notice, but you know, if you want a strong immune system, you have to eat a wide variety of food, because this wide variety of food is going to strengthen up your immune system. And now lastly, what I do is I'll eat beans every single day. Probably have anywhere from like a cup of beans every single day with quinoa. So I do quinoa with either chickpea or lentils. I've been going for lentil as of recently because lentil actually has a lot more protein in it, which is, you know, how I've been able to gain the muscle. You know, you want to diversify your food so that way you're getting a lot of nutrients, as well as, you know, you want to prioritize eating the nut butters and avocado, okay, for the healthy fat and also, you know, the high calories. With that being said, you know, I'm curious, what are you guys' like goals? Do you want to gain weight, lose weight? But however, I'm really happy, and I think I'm gonna push my goal from initially being 165 over to now being 170. So 170 or 175. Now, for those of you that are tired of like having them boring ass salads as a vegan, right, where you only use olive oil or you only use avocado oil and you just kind of use salt and pepper and that's it in your salads, look, this next video right here, I want you to click it and watch it, because this right here is a raw vegan healthy salad dressing that I think you will definitely enjoy. Peace and love.